Hey everyone, Sir Dux Lancelot here. We're going to do a reaction to the Civ 7 announcement coming out in 2025. I'm sure everyone's familiar with it if you like Civ at all. I am super excited about it. And then I'm going to discuss some of the things I wish would change, like my wish list for Civ 7. And if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these.
Oh, it's so cool how it like flips to the side there.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do
Giving me
some great
goosebumps.
things
All right.
shall be told among men
Love it.
hereafter.
Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
So like it's progressing through the eras. That's so cool. Wow. Cranes, the miners, electricity, and there it is, the science victory.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
That is awesome. That is so exciting. I can't wait. Okay, let's kind of break it down piece by piece now. So it looks like they kind of start here with, I don't know, are these nomads maybe? Is this like before, like right at the beginning of civilization maybe?
Are architects
And then
of
it
fate,
goes,
working in these
what, Egypt here. Yeah, okay, this is Egypt, ancient Egypt,
walls of time.
doing the hieroglyphs.
Let us all for death prepare,
And yeah,
or
more
on the
Egypt.
last great journey.
Looks like the Great Wall of China. Battles. Oh, there's like
Let me
gunpowder.
first do some great thing that shall
And
be
now we're
told
into
among men
like the Renaissance era maybe.
Each of us
Maybe a little
shall
later.
endure this.
Yeah, Age of Exploration. Steam power, trains, electricity, and power. And then finally the space age. That is so cool. So that's really cool. I like that emphasis. Like you can really see it's like it's bringing the tech tree to life. I like the overall vibe of it. It's very dark. I'm really curious what the map is going to look like for Civ 7. Like what is it? What's the layout going to look like? Because I remember going from Civ 5 to Civ 6, it went almost from more like realistic to more cartoonish. And at first I didn't really like it, but it did grow on me. Now I'm wondering, is it going to be a darker looking map, which would be pretty cool, I think. I mean, I figured they're going to change, make a lot of changes to the game. Like the original version that we're going to get of Civ 7 is going to be kind of like a rough draft. So I'm more curious, like visually, what it's going to look like. Because that doesn't really, I don't think that's really going to change much. At least it didn't with Civ 6. Visually, how the map looks, it'll probably be in final form pretty much with the release of the game, I would imagine. Okay, now we're going to discuss my wish list for Civ 7. So these are the things that I wish were in Civ 6 and that I think Civ 7 could do better. And comment below what yours are too. I might not even be thinking about things. I really don't even know what I want with Civ 7. I kind of want the makers to just give me the game and like show me what I want, and then I'll know once I have it. A lot of you have really good ideas too, so share your own wishes as well. First wish, I want better religious victory mechanics. The way Civ 6 is with religious victory, it feels very honestly, it feels kind of boring because it's mainly focused on moving units around, and those units don't progress or advance really. I mean, you can get promotions on them, but they don't really evolve or change. It really reminds me of like a domination victory, but with a unit class that doesn't change. And I think they need to really add some complexity to religious victory, or if they can't, maybe just do away with religious victory altogether. Now that said, I'm not saying that they should do away with religion in the game completely, but maybe just the religious victory if they can't make it a little more complex. Honestly, the most complex aspects of religion and the most interesting aspects of it in the game aren't even related much to religious victory. Like they're related to economizing your empire and things like that, which is really interesting. The way religion is used in Civ 6 is not so much related to the victory condition as it is related to fueling your empire in general. But just that victory aspect I think really does need some work. And now, somewhat related to the religious aspect of the game, my second wish is that they would nerf faith. Currently in Civ 6, the optimal strategy is almost always faith. Holy sites, monumentality. Monumentality is super strong. They really need to nerf that. It just makes it so that the game becomes a little more one-dimensional if you're focused on optimal gameplay, because it's almost to the point where there really is only one optimal path, and that's religion. And that's honestly why I've kind of turned to better balanced games in a lot of my recent or past gameplay. It balances that out. But since Civ 7 is on the horizon, I'm hoping that faith will be a little bit nerfed. And then also we've got, like, think about Void Singers, the Void Singers Secret Society. That just adds fuel to the fire. It makes faith even stronger. The third thing on my wish list is a geographical revamping of the map. So that kind of involves a few things, like maybe more variety of features. Features are things like woods, rainforest, and marsh. I'd like to see maybe a hybrid woods and rainforest or something like that. Some new features would be nice. It'd be cool to see elevation in the game somehow brought in. And then make tiles synergize a little bit more. So they're not just random tiles. It's not like you've got up to the north, you've got rainforest. You head south, you get woods, and then a tile below that, you get more rainforest. Like, I wish it would synergize a little bit more rationally. To do especially like the extra features and stuff, and maybe elevation, and to change the yields, I think they would have to make the yields more granular. So instead of having like a 2 food 2 production tile, make it a 4 food 4 production tile. Instead of making a city grow with a 2 food tile, make it grow with a 4 food tile. Do like a splitting of all the yields so that they're more granular, and the features, the extra features that they add would be able to have some differentiation that way. Because as they have it now, you can't really have much. I can see why there's only a few features when the yields, the numbers they're working with are so low, like a 2 food 2 production tile. You can't really differentiate between any additional features when you're working with such tiny numbers. And then new resources like tubers or potatoes, and then rubber. Potatoes for Potato McWhiskey. In the Americas, I know potatoes were a really key crop. I mean, that spread throughout the world, and that completely changed societies. So I think it's just a big miss that they didn't have that in Civ 6. And then rubber is another really big thing that helped fuel industrialization and stuff like that. So adding rubber in would be pretty cool. I think it would be cool to have more Canadian and US indigenous representation. All the indigenous civilizations north of Mexico, it's just the Cree, right? I think that's literally the only one. So more representation from that part of the Americas would be good. And then just a personalized, totally personal preference here would be a standardized tech tree. So I'm not the biggest fan of how they make the future era random, because I like to try to shave turns off of my science victories, and it can make it impossible to really compare games when the tech tree is random. But that's probably just a personal thing. And then the final thing would be, if there are governors and dedications, I would want more balance to them. Currently, with dedications, monumentality is just almost always the way to go, even if you don't have much faith. And then governors, it's really just like Magnus and Pingala. They need to sort of spread the power around more governors, make them more useful. And that's something that Better Balanced Games does as well. But those are just a few things that I thought of. So let me know what you guys are looking forward to, what you want to see in the game. And you guys might awaken me to something that I never thought of. Okay, that's my reaction and my wish list for Civ 7. But yeah, super excited about Civ 7. I know you all are as well. That's all I've got for now. Thanks for watching.